Hello jovial community. With fall in the air, you will find a lot more squash in the grocery store. So I have two things for you today. I'd like to show you the different squash that you'll find and two ways to prepare them. All right. Butternut squash. Many of you have seen this one probably because it's quite throughout the season actually in the store. Then we have an acorn squash. Looks like an acorn. A delicata squash and a spaghetti squash, at least half of it. I normally prepare them all in the same way. So normally what I do is I cut off the ends and then cut them through the middle. And what you find when you open them all up, that they have these seeds on the inside. The easiest way to get them out is actually with a spoon. So you just scrape the seeds out, you can discard them, and then it looks a little bit like this. Because the skin is quite tough, I normally use just a normal apple peeler to peel the outside off. Quite simple. And once you've done that, there are really two ways to prepare them. One is to steam them, the other one is to bake them. Normally when I steam them, I put them into cubes, just kind of mouth-sized pieces, but you can keep them whole too. So when you steam them, you can either use an official steamer like this one here. You put just about an inch of water on the bottom. You have a steaming basket where your vegetables go in, and then the lid on top. And once the steamer starts coming up, it takes about 10-15 minutes, depending on how large the size is that you've put in there, for it to be soft and ready to eat. If you don't have the official steamer, this will absolutely do too. Just a normal pot, a normal sieve, and then the lid on top. That's how I used to do it. All right, the other way to do it is really to bake it in the oven. So what I typically do with that, you take some olive oil and then you put them on the inside of the bottom of any squash, and then you put it upside down onto the baking sheet. It takes, depending again on the size, a butternut squash will take longer than this delicata squash, between 20 and 40 minutes at around 375 degrees Fahrenheit. The spaghetti squash is slightly different. I do the same thing at the start. I cut off the ends, I cut off the middle, I take out the seeds. You can either steam it as well or bake it, but I don't peel it. And here's why. Once it's done, regardless if it's steamed or if it's baked, you just take a fork and you start creating spaghetti. It's the coolest thing. And you can actually eat them just like spaghetti. Put a spaghetti sauce on top. It tastes phenomenal. I really enjoy it. A little bit of butter, salt, and pepper. You're good to go. So that's really how all of this works. I hope this was informative to you. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, recipes will follow in the next few weeks and months. Talk to you soon. Bye.